Well, well, well. So apparently it has started to happen, dear. The question of race on applications in this place. Hmm. It used to be if you was white, you was just white. That was the box you checked. Or black, or whatever. Whatever the choice might be that you thought fit you. And now they're starting to ask white folks what type of white they might be. Honey, you're about to see a whole lot of confused, unmelanated fools. Yeah, because now you need to specify whether you're German, Italian, Irish, French. And if you're like me and your family has lived in this country since way back in the day, chances are you're a lot of the whites, honey. Chances are you are a lot of the whites. So you might not know which box to check. You'll probably go with whatever story your family told you, honey. You probably think that one of your great-grandmothers was a Cherokee Indian princess, honey. You know who I'm talking to. There's a whole lot of white folks out here today that think your great-grandmother was a Cherokee Indian princess. Honey, that is a folk tale passed down in your family because somebody in your family was trying to take advantage of the federal government and get themselves a little piece of land for free. I'm sorry to break it to you, honey. I'm just sorry to break it to you. That's the way it goes. Yes, there wasn't that many Cherokee Indian princesses out there for all of our great-grandmothers to have been her. You understand what I'm saying to you? Okay. That's a fairy tale from way back in the day. But anyway, like take me for instance. Do I check the Irish box? Because a whole lot of my ancestors came over here as Irish indentured servants, dear. Yeah. They were considered just a little hair above a black or brown man. They hated them here, dear. They burned down their homes and their churches and they treated them like shit. Or am I French? Do I check French? Because a whole lot of my grandmother's family came down here and was French. We're very much French in this family. I mean, come on, honey. They settled down here on the Gulf Coast. A lot of French shit down here. So do I check that box? Or what about the Eastern European countries that some of my family migrated from way back in the day as my genetic line moved up? Or what about my ancestry roots that are Jewish and from Mesopotamia in the times of Jesus, honey? What box do I check for that? Or my ancestors that migrated from Nigeria and Congo and Angolese to Mesopotamia? Do I check black? If you're confused today about which box to check on an application, well, let me help you out. Because you see, there's only one fucking race, honey. The human race. Have fun with it. That's what I do. On those applications, I check the box that says other. And on the line next to it, I write human. The patriarchy has been dividing us up by color, hair texture, gender, ideas, for eternity. We're no different from one another. We're just different shades. There's only one race, the human race, dear. It is an idea that has been pressed upon you by people in power to remain in power, that somehow we are separate races. They sow division. They want me to hate you because your skin is darker than mine, and that sounds ridiculous. The dogs hate each other because they're different breeds, dear. Does Rottweilers just absolutely refuse to get along with German Shepherds today? No, when a dog looks at another dog, he says, hey, that's part of my race. What's up? Let me come sniff your butt. Right? But a whole lot of you seem to think that there's a difference. That the shade of our skin or the texture of our hair or where our family came from makes us different when we all live on the same spinning rock. We all live in the same fucking home. Check all the boxes. Chances are, if you live in America, you're a little bit of everything. Or check none of the boxes. Check other. You're fucking human. That's your race, honey. Quit letting them play in your face. These white supremacy fools that want to rid this nation of anybody that don't look like them. How fucking boring. Can you imagine, baby? Can you imagine going into your closet every day and having to choose between a beige or a beige or a beige or a beige shirt? Yeah. Beige shirts, beige pants, beige shoes. How fucking boring. You know who wears color-coded shirts, pants, and shoes? Those who live in mental institutions, boo. That's who. Yeah, when everything's the same color, yeah, that's what we do for insane people, honey, because it's crazy. You gotta be crazy, baby. No, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But yes, it's fun watching all these unmelanated people try to decipher what white they might be, baby. And do like me, check other. Human. You're not a dog. You're not a cat. You're not a bird. You're not an alien. You're human. Just like me. Just like your neighbor. Just like those that live on the other side of this spinning fucking rock, dear. You're a part of the human race, honey. Y'all can continue to play these games and let them divide you and make you fucking go crazy. People in power want you to believe that if somebody doesn't believe the way you do, they're your enemy. If somebody does not look like you, they're your enemy. That somehow they're different from you in a way that should scare you. Nope. I'm not gonna fear my neighbor, just like I don't fear my life partner or my child. Because we are all the same, honey. We're living in the same fucking home today. On the same planet. We are the same race. I get real snotty on an application. I'll say other and human for my race. When it asks me where I'm from, baby, I'll say Earth. I do the whole thing, baby. I break it down very complicated when they try to ask me too direct of a question. Where do you live? Well, I live in the northern hemisphere on the western side of the fucking globe. That's where I live, baby. On planet fucking Earth. I'm a human. That's all the fuck you need to know about me with the same, you see. It's that simple. But yes, honey. Yes. Chances are you're more than one thing. You're more than one thing, just like me. My genetic line started in Africa. It moved through Mesopotamia in the Middle East. It moved up through European countries, all the way to the western side of European countries, from the eastern side, then over here to North America, dear. So, I'm sorry. You don't have enough boxes for me to check. Not today. Because I'm a human and my ancestors came from all over the place. That's my race. Silly, silly fools.